Hello, I'm Stephen Gibson from SLG Economics. Following my previous video about the impact of Covid-19 on the regulation of Royal Mail, I wanted to talk today about the London Congestion Charge and Mayor of London Sadiq Khan's decision to reinstate the charge, raise the fee from £11.50 to £15 and extend the hours of operation to 10 p.m. in the evenings and at weekends. I thought it would be interesting to think about the economics of the congestion charge in the context of the current government objectives relating to Covid-19. So the primary objective of the congestion charge is, as the name suggests, to reduce car journeys into London in order to lower traffic congestion. However, with the current government guidelines restricting travelling to essential journeys only, I question whether the charge will have much additional impact on traffic decisions that are already seen as essential. The second objective of the charge is to shift journeys into London from the busy peak hours between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. to the less congested off-peak hours and weekends. However, by extending the charge to 10 p.m. and to cover weekends as well as weekdays, the Mayor has removed this incentive. So people who previously would have waited until there was less congestion after 6 p.m. in order to avoid the congestion charge will no longer do so. The next objective was to encourage people to use public transport rather than private cars. In this respect, the congestion charge seems to be running directly counter to government guidelines for people to avoid public transport in order to reduce the spread of Covid-19. So that's a big cross. A further objective relates to the exemption of electric and environmentally friendly cars from the congestion charge, so as to encourage people to switch to greener vehicles. Here I think that for people who travel regularly in the congestion charging zone, there is an incentive when replacing your vehicle to go for environmentally friendly cars. However, given the current economic slowdown and uncertainty about the future, most people are postponing major capital decisions like replacing their car. So this impact is likely to be much longer term and less important than usual. I'll give it a tick and a cross. And finally, congestion charging raises revenue for TfL. Last year, about £230 million. The higher charge and extended hours will certainly increase the money raised, compared with keeping it at previous levels. So therefore, overall, reimposing the congestion charge is unlikely to significantly reduce congestion in London. It will lead to more journeys in the busy peak periods rather than in the off-peak, will lead to more people using public transport, but in the context of Covid-19, that is not a good thing. It may have a modest impact on switching to greener cars, but less than normal, and it is likely to significantly increase the revenue hitting the coffers of TfL. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please do post a comment to discuss this further, and if there are any other issues you would like me to discuss in future posts, please let me know.